What's going on, guys? This is Costi with PickDawgz.com coming to you with another insider play report. Now, when I do these reports, I'm constantly trying to give you just a little bit of an insight of what goes into syndicate betting. Most people don't know what syndicate betting is. I love to teach. This is what I do. I do this on the live shows. I do this on my daily videos, and I do this for all of my clients. Now, if you really like the content we provide, subscribe to our channel, smash the like button. We appreciate each and every one of you. And also, if you're a smaller player and this may not be for you today, but potentially in the future, if you're a smaller player now, going over to PickDawgz.com, go to the Premium Picks tab, subscribe to any of the amazing handicappers off the leaderboards at your disposal. Their stuff daily is very, very affordable to even the smallest of bettors. Now, Insider Plays or Dime Club are more advanced. This is our professional betting systems that we personally bet ourselves and have years and years and decades of data that we've accumulated over the years. And a lot of it is strategy betting, situational handicapping, and constantly finding inefficient markets. Now, I struggle to get bets down all the time. My limits are limited at a lot of the books that I use because when you're constantly finding an edge against the market rate, eventually the sports books don't want your business and they'll just limit you and they'll reduce your wager size, let's say max bet $100 because they know it's beatable. Now, the stuff that we do is very efficient. It's always going to be contrarian. That means we're always going to be fading the public 80% of the time. Doesn't mean we just blindly fade the public every time. It just means that a lot of times when we're betting a game closer to game time, a lot of times we'll fade the public money and we'll always be on the contrarian sharp side. So if it's that easy, why can't everybody do it? Well, most people don't put in 8 to 10 hours a day of research and development. Most people don't do this for a living. Most people use their opinions to pick games, not systems and strategies. So if you want to take it to the next level in 2025, shoot me a text on a number that you see on the screen. I know how to biohack sports betting. It's up here that matters, nothing else. It's not about emotion. It's not about opinions. It's about math. And math never lies. If you follow the math or you follow the money, usually you get the right result. But it takes skill and discipline to get there, and most people just don't have the time to put in the work. So if you just want it to be taught to you and brought to you on a silver platter, shoot me a text on a number that you see on the screen. You have to have at least a $5,000 bankroll or more for my low volume, and you need at least a 25K bankroll or more for the high volume. Now, we do take measures and precautions with who we take on. So if you're somebody that's in the gray area and it's under 25K, still give me a call. I'll give you the best route for you to make the most amount of profit with these professional betting systems. Now to the complimentary selection. We're in the bowl game here. We have the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets against the Vanderbilt Commodores. Now, I like Vanderbilt in this spot getting the points. Vanderbilt has had a good neutral field advantage here. They also have a really good conference record. Now, I do believe the SEC conference is way better than the ACC conference. That showed as I picked a lot of those Big Ten SEC schools in the actual first round of the playoff, and I faded a lot of the ACC teams because I just don't think the competition was nearly as hard as in these other two conferences. The fact is, Vanderbilt is 6-2 as a conference record versus Georgia Tech as a conference game, 3-4-1. Not impressive. Yes, they played Georgia really tight in the last game of the season. Yes, they beat Miami, but outside of that, I think the offense, which is run heavy, is going to struggle against Vanderbilt. You got to remember, this Vanderbilt team has beaten some superpowers this year. I think they're going to continue the trend. Their losses at the end of the year were to really tough opponents. They lost to Tennessee, who was in the playoff. They lost to LSU on the road. They lost to South Carolina at home, which we know South Carolina is really good. and they lost to Texas at home. I mean, these are all teams that are really, really good, and they do have that marquee win on their actual resume, beating Alabama, which usually never happened in the past. I think getting the points here is not even important. Take the money line on the Vanderbilt Commodores as the strategy play of the day. And if you want access to more of the games, because I'm not just betting this one game, I'm going to be betting a lot more games today, shoot me a text on the number that you see on the screen, and I'll personally give you a call back. Have a good day.